Mandeville licensed gun holder accused of murdering two denied bail. Patrick Thompson, the licensed firearm holder, who is accused of killing two women and injuring three others in February, was denied bail when he appeared in the Manchester Parish Court on Monday. A bail application for Thompson was made by his attorneys, King Counsel Peter Champagny and Smoy Campbell, and April 2nd, after raw CCTV footage of the February 23rd incident was made available. However, Presiding Judge Monique Harrison denied the application and Thompson was remanded. He is to return to court on July 2nd. She cited points made by the defense and prosecution on April 2nd in arriving at her decision. After Harrison refused bail, Peter quickly informed the court of his intention to appeal the decision in the Supreme Court. On April 2nd, Peter told the court that the defense maintains its position that Thompson was attacked and provided a medical document and photographs showing chest injuries to his client following the incident. Peter also said that 13 videos, that main clip, which was expected to show the incident unfold, was not visible. Thompson, otherwise called Big T or Tomo, an engineer of Lever Lane in Manchester, is charged for 2 counts of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, 2 counts of wounding with intent, 2 counts of assault occasioning actually bodily harm, 2 counts of assault at common law, 2 counts of possession of firearm and ammunition with intent to commit injury, and using a firearm to commit a felony following the incident on Lever Lane on Sunday, February 23rd. Those killed are 42-year-old Stacey Mulgrave of Barnstable District, Manchester, and 46-year-old Anne-Marie Hanson of Caledonia Road, Manchester. A police report said about midnight, Thompson was at a candlelight vigil when he and a man got into an argument over a motor vehicle accident. The argument escalated, attracting a crowd. It is alleged that Thompson, who is a licensed firearm holder, opened gunfire at the crowd, hitting multiple persons before leaving the area. The injured persons were assisted to hospital, where Mulgrave and Hanson were pronounced dead and the others admitted for treatment. Man in custody during Meridian beating points out cops on trial as police who monitored cell block. A man who was in custody at the time of Meridian's death in 2014 pointed out the 3 cops charged with Dean's death as police personnel who would make regular check-ups on the cell block. This man, who was convicted of a crime, is the Crown's 8th witness to take the stand for the trial of the 3 cops in Westmoreland Circuit Court, which continued this week. The 3 accused are District Constable Marlon Grant, Corporal Elaine Stewart, and Constable Juliana Cleveland, who are all charged with manslaughter and misconduct in a public office. During his testimony in chief, the witness not only pointed out Stewart as the woman sitting in the prison stock in a red and white top, but called her by name. On the other hand, while he did not call the names of Grant sitting on the prisoner's dock in a black shirt and Cleveland sitting behind Grant in the prisoner's dock, he gave their aliases. He referred to Grant as Short Man and Cleveland as Indian, based on what he heard their colleagues call them. The allegations in the case are that Dean was arrested for possession of a ganja spliff and placed in custody, where he was brutally beaten on August 3, 2014. He sustained several injuries to his brain, which left him in a coma. He died 3 days later at Connor General Hospital in St. James. It is alleged that the 3 cops were on duty at the police station when Dean was beaten. It is further alleged that Stewart, who has an additional charge of perverting the court of justice, instructed that the cell in which the attack took place be cleaned before the arrival of investigators from Indicom. Changes to be made to PEP exam. The primary exit profile PEP examination is undergoing internal assessments for some changes to be made, says Minister of Education, Skills, Youth and Information, Dr. Dana Mars Dixon. Speaking with reporters while visiting the Coffee Peace Primary and Infant School in Clarendon recently, the minister said the examination, which is geared at enhancing the academic and critical thinking capabilities of students, is likely to be restructured. We're actually doing some internal assessments of PEP to look at whether or not it's meeting our needs, and we do believe there needs to be some changes to it, and we'll announce that in short order, Morris Dixon noted. In the 2024 sitting of the PEP examination, the ministry reported that nationally, approximately 9 out of every 10 students who sat the test were placed in a school of first choice. 60% of students were ranked in the proficient or highly proficient category. The minister, who toured several schools in Clarendon Northwestern, added that when she went through classrooms to see what the students are learning, and in a grade 1 class at Coffee Peace Primary, she saw some doing bar charts, which is fabulous to see. Their teachers have prepared them very well. There is a lot of material, a lot of resources have been put in, and I have seen some excellent teachers, she added. My message in coming to these schools is to say that you matter. You're important. I want to hear from you and to say thank you to them directly and personally, because we're rural schools. These children are brilliant and they are doing brilliant things. Our teachers are doing amazing work with them, and we have to always show them and always say to them that you are important, you matter, and that is why visits like these are very important, the minister noted. She encourages students to always focus on making the best of this life that you have, and there are going to be some great opportunities provided to you. There are going to be some great days ahead of you, and there are going to be some days that are not going to be as easy like the days when you do the exams. But I say to you that you have been equipped by your teachers to take on all of that. You have been equipped by your parents to take on the challenges, and most importantly, you have been blessed by God, the minister told them. Santa Cruz Market undergoing 25 million renovation. The Santa Cruz Market in St. Elizabeth is undergoing a 25 million renovation, with significant progress being made on critical facility upgrades, including a drainage system. Minister of Local Government and Community Development Desmond McKenzie emphasized the importance of this significant investment during a tour of the market on Friday, April 11. He was accompanied by several key stakeholders, including representatives of the St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation. McKenzie praised the corporation's effort in the undertaking, pointing out that I visited the area where they are putting in a massive drainage system, and already the vendors are speaking about its benefit. He noted that additional work is slated for other sections of the market to rectify long-standing issues. The minister said a major concern raised during the visit was poor lighting inside the market, which has forced vendors to pedal along the adjacent main road. Mackenzie gave an undertaking to provide additional funding to improve the lighting once estimates are completed by the ministry and the corporation. I am going to urge the municipal corporation to continue the dialogue that they have been having with the vendors and hear what the vendors think in terms of the way forward, he noted. The minister added that this collaborative approach aims to afford the vendors opportunity to share their ideas while also supporting proposed changes and improvements to the market. Meanwhile, Mayor of Black River and Corporation Chairman, Councillor Richard Solomon, expressed gratitude for the ministry's support in upgrading the market. He indicated that the work is being carried out in stages to minimize disruptions while allowing vendors to steadily return to the facility. We will continue the consultation with the vendors, as the minister said, because partnership is critical for us to ensure that all of us are on the same page, Solomon shared. The mayor acknowledged that vendors operating on the roadside have hindered the corporation's ability to collect market fees. He, however, emphasized that the compromise was necessary given the challenges they currently experience. I just want to say that when this upgrade is done, we're appealing to the vendors and citizens that this is where we want them to come and shop. We're creating a safer, a cleaner environment, Solomon underscored. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.